Welcome back to the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center in scenic Owen Sound, the scene of the 2016 Canadian Senior Broomball Championships. Coming up next, it's the Ottawa Nationals who will take on the Aces from Quebec in this men's division matchup. And when we take a look at the standings for these two teams, both getting off to a very good start on day one of this national tournament. Both teams off to a 2-0 start, so one of these teams will stay perfect and the other one will still be in a good position.
Yes, very good position.
I'm Eddie Pava along with Bill Nickel. That's the other voice, one of the members of the organizing committee here at Owen Sound, as we bring you the Canadian Broomball Championships on this Rogers Sports exclusive. In fact, we'll be bringing you action throughout the weekend. So if you're in the Owen Sound area, stay tuned to Rogers TV, and you can also watch online across this great nation of ours on the Rogers YouTube channel.
Yeah, the Aces, young team, very young, very fast. Ottawa is just a powerhouse. They've always been a powerhouse. They run, they shoot, they score. They can do it all, but the speed from this Aces team might be their kryptonite. It's going to be a good game. Much top teams from both ends. I think it's going to be much the same, or just as exciting as the last one.
And the last game that we brought you saw the host Kilsyth Phantoms fall 4-3 in double overtime to the defending national champs, the rivals from Palmerston, the Palmerston Rookies. And we expect the exact same thing to happen in this game between two teams that are unbeaten so far on day one of this National Broomball Championship. There you see the jerseys in white. Those are the Aces from Quebec.
Yep.
And on the opposite side of the ice, in their red jerseys with dark pants, are the Ottawa Nationals. And Ottawa always has a strong team, Bill, and the teams from Quebec are also very, very strong.
Yes, very, very strong. It's the battle of Ontario and Quebec. I mean, it's classic, and it's always been that way for every nationals. But Ottawa they're almost like celebrity status when you think of it, because everybody wants to beat Ottawa. They're the top tier team for Ontario, but it's nice when you get to nationals, you see what else is up there and what else you can be up against. So it's exciting to watch both teams.
And it looks like warm-ups are over, and we are getting set for this big-time matchup between two unbeaten teams. And as the warm-ups continue, we'll take a quick break and return with the opening face-off between the Aces and the Nationals. You're watching the 2016 Canadian Senior Broomball Championships on Rogers TV. Welcome back to the J.D. MacArthur Arena. We are underway in the matchup between the Aces and the Nationals. Two teams that are unbeaten so far on day one of the Canadian Senior Broomball Championships in Owen Sound. I'm Eddie Pavo along with Bill Nickel. Mark Perry is our producer, and we have a cast of volunteers to bring you the action all weekend from Owen Sound. And it's the Aces in their predominantly white jerseys taking on the Nationals in the visiting jerseys, so to speak. Stumped into the corner, and it's the Aces with a chance to try to move it out. Both of these teams are 2-0. And a big body blow as the Nationals keep possession. A shot blocked in front, and a chance for the Aces to move it again, and they do chip it out. And they're onside. 3-on-1. Here's a shot and a nice diving play there by Ben Keeley, number 5, to block that shot by the Aces. It's a fast-paced game early on. They don't waste any time, do they, Bill?
No, they come out guns a-firing, but they have been waiting for many periods just to get on the ice. So.
That's right. We had a double overtime game before this one.
And that's sometimes a problem with the tournament. You get there and you do sit down, you relax. So you got to keep moving, you got to keep stretching because it's a long tournament, and that's how injuries happen when you're waiting, and then all of a sudden you move again.
Aces have control in the Ottawa zone. Pass down low, doesn't work. And now the Nationals get it down the ice. Looking for a little bit of English to get it on goal. That's not going to work, so it's icing called against the Ottawa Nationals. Two powerhouse teams, two teams who like to play it fast, and they're not afraid to play the body either.
No, they'll rough it up in the corners or in the center of the ice. As long as they get that ball away from the other team, they'll do it. So
for you fans who watched the Phantoms and the Rookies earlier, these two teams are their competition. And it gives you a good idea of what the teams will face. Good defensive play there by Jake Byers to knock it away. A chance in front, shot. One save, rebound, still loose. And the Nationals gain possession. What a chance for the Aces in front, and a big-time save by the goalie, Pierre-Luc Sauvert. Now the Nationals will lift it down the ice. Will this go for icing? No, they wave it off. And the Aces gain control. Played back to the goaltender. Played it out. And almost a turnover there. Again, Ben Keeley read that play beautifully coming in and almost got a good shot off.
Goalie's got to be a little bit more careful playing that ball when it comes out.
Aces bring it into the Ottawa zone, but checked right away there is Dominique Gagné, and the Nationals get it out. Diving on the floor, it's poked loose. And number 11, Zach Leclerc, was wide open. And the Nationals couldn't get him the ball. It's swept down the ice by the Aces. They gain the zone. No. It looked like a late change on the bench.
Trying the old hidden ball trick or something like that. Stay on the bench, wait till it gets on.
And it just didn't work. You see the captain, Jamie Couer, of this Ottawa Nationals team. 2-0 to start the tournament. They say the face-off should be in the Aces zone, and looks like they're going to win this argument.
Maybe from where the ball was played. Ball was played from the goalie all the way to the guy in the red line. That's where he was offside. That's where the original goal should have been played.
It's a good thing I have Bill Nickel with me to explain all this to me. Right off the drum.
I've reffed before. It takes a lot of time to explain to people.
Nationals have possession in the offensive zone, and they work it around down low. Behind the goal, Jamie Norman looks out in front. Cycle down low. Jamie Couer, backhand, shot stopped. It's loose. And it's the Aces who try to move it. Big body check there. Dan Nash trying to throw it out in front, and Tremblay, the goalie, plays it around the boards. And the Aces get it down the ice. It's lifted back into the Aces zone. Nationals doing a very good job pinning the Aces in their own end early on. There is the goaltender, David Tremblay. He takes a look, and he fires it down the ice. And it's played back nicely by Joey Hillis. Ben Keeley, wearing number 5, slows it down for the Nationals. It's played up the boards. Onside, nice body check there, but the Nationals keep on trucking. It's played back by Lefebvre. Tremblay looking in the middle. That pass intended for Desolé, and it goes down the ice. Joey Hillis, number 81, plays it up the wing. The Nationals try to move it. Here is Kyle Killeen. He sends it deep. And it's David Tremblay again. This time he leaves it behind the goal, and Lefebvre will look for an avenue.
The goalie comes out of his crease and plays the ball, and I don't know if a lot of people know, but when the goalie comes out of the crease and plays the ball, he is fair game. So you can hit the goalie as long as he's out, which can pay off if you actually do get him out of position and get the ball.
If he's on the ice, he can't make the save. Aces, they gain control. Good job there by Desolé. Plays it back. Shot blocked off the stick of Pierre Tremblay. Here's Desolé. He's knocked down to the ice by Jake Byers. And now Byers has the ball. It's moved up the wing. Landon James able to move it. Mellenhorst couldn't get by the defender, Jean-Philippe Noel. And the Nationals gain control again. Here is Jake Byers. He lifts it down the ice. Chasing it down was Paul Norman. He goes after Tremblay. The Nationals gain possession. Keeley, he lost it. And now the Aces have a 2-on-1. Here they come. Dominique Gagne. Shot. Oh, he just fired it wide.
Goalie really challenged him. Came all the way out to the hash marks just to try and save it.
That was Pierre-Luc Sauvé. He took a risk, but he cut down the angle on the shooter. Now Keeley, he's knocked down to the ice. Ball is underneath him. It's played up the wing. And the Nationals do have it again. Keeley with the backhand. Can he get it out? No. It's kept in by Goudreau. And the Aces now try to set up. Gagne lifts it across the ice. There's a shot blocked by Keeley. Another chance. No shot coming this time. As LaRoche plays it back. Play to an open wing. Oh, good fake there by Zach Keeley, but he can't get it out. It's kept in by LaRoche. Nice play down low. They have numbers. Scores! What a feed, and Sebastian Goudreau finishes it off.
All-Star Week, couldn't get it out of the end. He came back. Right out of midair, too. That takes a lot of patience just to get it.
What a feed. Take another look at it on the replay.
Left all alone wide out front.
Didn't see the number who passed it off, but that was a great feed. And the Aces grab a 1-0 lead here. 10 minutes to go in the first. Nationals had a strong start, nothing to show for it. The Aces respond and take a 1-0 lead on the goal by Sebastian Goudreau. How difficult is that, Bill, to knock it out of midair?
Well, for me, it's real difficult. But it's you're in the moment, and you don't want to panic. But a lot of guys that just have that patience where they can pick it out of the air.
Aces have possession in their own end. Look down the ice, nice speed. They can't get it into the zone cleanly. Now they have to make sure they're onside, and they say they are. And 58 gets a rough ride. That was Maxime Dugas. There's Dugas again. He gets hit again by Tyler Hughes. There's a shot in front of the net. It's blocked. And Jake Byers there plays it behind the goal. Played off the boards by Nash. He can't get it out. Kept in by the Aces. Just losing it there was Gilbert. And it's dumped down the ice by the Nationals. They want to make a quick change. Oh, what a big hit there. Jake Byers laying the body to Jean-Philippe Noel. A lot more hitting in this game than we saw in the last one.
They're taking a little bit more chances in the Phantoms and the rookies, but it still makes for very competitive Broomball.
That was fantastic. There's a shot, rebound in front, and it just missed the stick of Kyle Killeen. Pierre-Luc Sauvé plays it to his defenseman, Lance Ettercook. And the Aces send it down the ice. The goaltender, Tremblay, is there. He plays it to the far wing. It's swept around the boards, and the Aces have it again. It's LaRoche. Into the Ottawa zone he goes. In front of the net, he's got a teammate, but it's blocked by Paul Norman. And Ottawa can't get it out. It's kept in by LaRoche. Here come the Aces. There's a shot that goes wide. Backdoor shot. It's not on goal. Lefebvre didn't get all of what he wanted on that one. Had some pushing and shoving in the corner. Alexis LaRoche can't get it, and the Nationals get it down the ice. Chasing it down is Lavoie. He plays it smartly back to his goaltender, David Tremblay. Tremblay acting like another defenseman out there. He plays it down the ice.
The goalie's really liking that stretch play. He wants to catch people not paying attention to the guy on the red line from far down below.
Really likes to handle that ball there, too. Shot towards the goal goes wide. It's played behind the net. Gilbert trying to throw it out in front, and a good job by Sauvé to grab that ball for a face-off in the Ottawa zone. So Jordan LaRoche got one assist on that goal by Sebastien Gaudreau, and Alexis LaRoche gets the other assist. Back behind the goal, the Nationals gain control. Trailing 1-0. Pretty goal by Sebastien Gaudreau has the Aces out in front. Leclerc plays it back. It's played up the wing by Hughes, and he's got a man open. Zach Keeley looks in front of the net, still has possession. The Nationals want to set it up. It's cycled down low from Leclerc. It goes behind the goal. Keeley lost it, and the Aces with a chance to move it out, and they lift it high but not out. Kept in by Zach Keeley. Keeley, nice feed down low to Leclerc. Shot is blocked. Pass in front, and he just missed Dewar. And the Aces get it out. They're onside. Here is Dugas. Nice move.
Oh, wow.
My! What a save by Lance Outerkirk. Oh, baby. That deserves another look on the Rogers replay.
Just got out. The goalie attacks, and he read it and just basically just tried it, but Lance was there just to swat it away.
Out of midair, he saves a goal.
Made it look so easy, too.
Oh, look at him. He's like, I do that every day. Kept in by the Aces. Played on the wing. Here is Jean-Philippe Noel. Looking for a lane. It's blocked. And the Nationals able to get it out. But the Aces are there, and again, they play it back to their goalie, Tremblay. He's like a third defenseman out there. Nationals have it again. Shot towards the goal is blocked. It's loosed in the slot, and the Aces gain control.
You don't know too many goalies who actually get out of their net to go behind to get the pass. Usually it's, I'm going to protect that front, but he has confidence to go back there.
Less than 5 minutes to go in this first half. The Nationals looking for the equalizer. Nash in the corner, trying to throw it out in front, and a good job by Harvey to block it. Aces can't get it out, though. Second attempt, and a good job there by Gagne, using his speed, and he lifts it. Oh, and it looked like Sauvé got a piece of it. The post may have had something to do with that, too.
The knob of the stick of his post just caught the edge of it.
Here are the Aces again. Sharp angle shot, oh, and it's deflected just wide. And Jordan LaRoche, number 4, was almost in on another goal for the Aces. The Aces keep it in. Late change by the Nationals.
Yeah, Ottawa's having a little trouble at their bench.
Shot.
Didn't know who to go on.
Matthew Lefebvre, his shot deflection just went wide, and the Nationals gain control again. Under 4 minutes to go. Moved up the wing now. Ottawa onside, but the pass doesn't work, and the Aces get it back into the Ottawa zone. Nationals get it right back out. Big hello to those watching online at the nation's capital. The Ottawa Nationals trailing the Aces from Quebec by a score of 1-0 with just over 3 minutes to go. Tremblay right up the middle, but Ottawa gains control again. Oh, the Aces almost got the turnover. Instead, it's Hughes. His pass is broken up, and the Aces lifted high, not out, kept in. Good job by the Nationals. Shot towards the goal is wide. Lefebvre, nice move to get around the Nationals check, and he lifts it down the ice. Dufour running underneath it. His pass is broken up, and the Nationals lift it. Kept in by Lefebvre. Another chance for Hillis. This time he carries it into the zone. Lefebvre is there again, and he doesn't allow Ottawa to gain the zone.
No, they're having trouble actually getting it in without just dumping it down to get it carried over that line and create some chances. So.
Good defense by the Aces. It's lifted out. No, it stays in the zone. Here come the Nationals again. It's played on the wing. Nobody there. The Aces send it back. There's Tremblay. Leaves it for his defenseman and his captain. Goudreau, he's got the goal here so far in the first. Under 2 minutes to go. And Tremblay looks for a lane. Good job to play it off the boards. Oh, and a nice saving play there.
Hand pass.
Landon James, I think, stopped a breakaway, and they're going to call the hand pass.
Yeah, the Aces definitely in their end like to use their goalie as a third defenseman. Ottawa's playing a man-on-man situation, and really they can't use another 6-man without their goalie having to be on the other end. So they use their D as much as they can.
It's dumped into the Ottawa zone. The Aces have control, leading 1-0. 90 seconds to go in the first. High in the slot. Oh, and unable to control it was Gagne. There's a shot to the goal. It's blocked. Another chance is blocked, as Jean-Philippe Noel had a good chance there. National. Ooh. Oh, that was almost ended in the back of their net.
A little risky to be passing out in front.
And the Nationals still can't get it out. As a shot stopped by Sauvé. Byers plays it behind the goal. Norman around the boards. Aces keep it in. Relentless pressure here from the Quebec team. High in the slot, Gaudreau. His shot slopped by Sauvé. LaRoche. Back to Gaudreau. Another shot deflected in front. Oh! Backdoor play for Dufour, and it almost worked. Ottawa gets it down the ice to relieve some of the pressure. 25 seconds to go in the first. Lavoie plays it around the boards. Dugas to LaRoche, Alexis LaRoche in the middle for Jordan LaRoche. He just throws it on goal. 5 seconds to go, and that should do it to end the first half. A very fast-paced first half, but there you see the score. The Aces lead the Nationals 1-0 in this battle of unbeaten teams in the men's division. You're watching the Canadian Senior Broomball Championships live on Rogers TV.
Hi, I'm David Shearman, host of FaithWorks on Rogers TV. FaithWorks is a program about the people of Grey County and the things they do in their faith, their works. Join me for FaithWorks on Rogers TV.
Looking for the best way to get the Major League Baseball games you want to watch? The Super Sports Pack has you covered. With MLB Extra Innings, you'll have a premium ticket to over 2,000 out-of-market regular season games, with most games available in HD. Don't miss the action from the games you want from both the American and National Leagues. MLB Extra Innings, part of the Super Sports Pack. For only $35.95 a month, Rogers customers get all this, including a subscription to Sportsnet magazine. Order online at Rogers.com or call 1-888-ROGERS-1 today.
Bladder cancer. It's the 5th most common cancer in Canada. The most common symptom of bladder cancer is blood in the urine. Please, don't ignore this warning sign. If you see red, see your doctor. For information and support, visit cred.ca.
It may not look much like spring, but spring is in the air, and a sure sign of it is the Kiwanis Music Festival. We're going to have someone on to tell you all about it next on Grey County Life, only on Rogers TV.
Getting set for the second half here of the Canadian Senior Broomball Championships. The Aces from Quebec taking on the Ottawa Nationals. The Aces in the white jerseys, and they lead by a score of 1-0 on a goal by Sebastian Gaudreau, the captain of the Aces. Manny Pavo along with Bill Nickel here, and Mark Perry, our supervising producer, as the Aces bring the ball in. Shot from a sharp angle, stopped by the Ottawa goaltender, Pierre-Luc Sauvé. Couer plays it up the wing, and the Nationals get it into the Aces zone. Chasing it down is Dan Nash. He plays it to the goal. But as we've seen, David Tremblay not afraid to play that ball in the Aces goal. And Quebec is able to move it out of the zone. Sauvé back at his own goal for Ottawa. He leaves it there for Joey Hillis. And here comes Kyle Killeen. He dumps it onto the right wing. Chasing it down is Joey Keeley. But again, the Aces are there to stop any forecheck and any rush by this Nationals team. Here are the Aces again. Tremblay. That's Pierre Tremblay. Can't get it out. Kept in by Tyler Hughes. Played around the boards by Tremblay. This time the Aces look like they'll be able to move it out.
Yeah, they're coming where they left off from the first period.
Here is Pierre Tremblay's shot. Oh, good save by Sauvé.
Good reaction save with the blocker. It's tough to read those with the ball because in a hockey, you can sort of read it a little bit before it goes off the puck. But with the Broomball, I mean, even the guy that's shooting it has really no control.
Could go low, could go high.
It could go high, yeah.
Could go curving into the goal.
It curves.
I think a Broomball goalie's got the toughest job on the ice.
Yeah, it's a bruising, it's a bruising one. I had to be goalie for our Katy weekend tournament last weekend, and I still got a few bruises.
You have some padding, but it's not like a goaltending or in hockey.
Yeah, they still find the spots where it doesn't pad.
The Nationals get it down the ice. There is Sauvé. He's played well in goal for Ottawa, keeping the game close. Aces leading 1-0. Nationals slowing it down. Oderkirk. He even made a great save in the first half. Nationals get it down the ice. And Sébastien Gaudreau plays it back to his goaltender, David Tremblay. Right at the edge of the blue ice. Now he's under a little bit of pressure. He plays it back behind the goal to Gaudreau.
It'll be interesting to get one of them forwards to actually put pressure on, because what the goalie's looking for is one of his forwards that the D is covering to be open. But now that if one of their forwards goes in tax, it's just taking away one of their D, so it had really been left with nothing. Might as well take the chance. But it can be scary taking risks.
You saw Eric Gilbert on the bench there for the Aces, liking what he sees so far. Nationals do get it into the Aces zone, and here they come with speed. But a good recovery by the Aces to stop that rush. Shot to the goal, knocked down. That was Ben Keeley who got the shot. Now Zach Keeley is on the forecheck. Leaves it there for Jamie Norman. His shot. Stopped and stays out of the goal. Now Zach Keeley behind the goal, looking out in front. Sends it back to the point. Nationals looking for the equalizer here.
Oh, wide open lane for him.
And it was blocked in front. It was as if the Aces were trying to let him shoot. And they're going to call a penalty there. Ottawa doesn't like the call. They say it was a dive.
I could see some jersey being a little bit tugged there, but.
And there you see Jamie Norman. Doesn't like the call. He'll head of the box. First power play of the game coming up. You be the referee at home and you make the call.
It might have been a little slip, but you are on ice, but the evidence was clear there. He grabbed his jersey. A little bit of more frustration.
First power play of the game. It goes to the Aces, leading 1-0. And they control the face-off. There is Gaudreau, the goal scorer. Plays it back on the wing. No shot there. Gaudreau wants it. Will he shoot? No. Passes it off. Down low. LaRoche. Gaudreau at the point. Back to Desailly, and the shot, and Sauvé takes it right in the midsection, and he'll hold on.
Yeah, it's seen it the whole way. They're playing 3 high, so they can get a quick one-timer on the sides, but they got 2 guys right next to the net trying to get any little rebound or bounce off the boards or even.
Off the draw. Nationals trying to get it out. You sweep it around the boards, and Gaudreau keeps it in. Aces set up their power play. 1:15 to go with the man advantage. No shot there. Gaudreau to Desailly. There's a shot. This one to the goal. On it again is Dufour. In the left wing corner to Gaudreau. He wants to shoot. Dufour sweeps it down low. Dugas to Dufour. Top of the circle, downloaded. Dugas is swept out in front. Desolé shot. Sobe the save. And the Nationals clear it, but not out. 40 seconds to go in the man advantage. Goudreau. There's a shot stopped by Sobe again. Dufour had a chance there. Goudreau to Desolé. Fakes the shot. And there's a shot there by LaRoche from a sharp angle that went wide. Dufour now to Goudreau. He'll shoot. That's blocked. And the Nationals can't get it out. Oh, good effort there by Charlebois. He'll go for a change. Desolé. Down low pass to Dufour. Dufour shot, missed the target. And what a penalty kill by the Nationals. LaRoche shot is blocked. And it's sent down the ice. A great penalty kill by the Nationals, trailing 1-0.
Blocking shots to get everything down low, so the goalie all he has to worry about is just reaching up high. It's it can be tricky sometimes and watch for deflections, but it's just one less place to worry about. Lots of bruises on that penalty kill, so. But they won't feel it until after the tournament.
We'll see if it makes an impact in this game. The Nationals trailing 1-0. And they can't get the ball out. Aces keep it in. Shot wide of the goal. Keeley sweeps it around the boards. Mellenhorst is able to get it out. Aces have it again. And offside called right at the red line. So we'll get a face-off in the middle of the ice.
You know, you're seeing a little bit more pressure, a little bit more confidence with Ottawa in their ball, but it still seems to be a lot of the aces controlling the zone in deep.
Nationals trying to gain possession, but it's the Aces who are on it. And it's swept back to the goalie, Tremblay. Pitching a shutout so far. 11 minutes to go. Tremblay's good job by Keeley. Oh, but he gave it up. And here come the Aces again. Lefebvre down the left wing. Lifts it towards the goal. His man, that was Gagne, went down. Saying he was tripped up, no call. Kept in by Tremblay. Still has it. Nationals knock it away. Mellenhorst will slow it down. Nationals will change it up. Ben Keeley with the ball. Leaves it for Outerkirk. Byers looks up the ice. On the left wing. Onside there is Zach Keeley. He sends it deep into the zone, giving chase. And a good job by Leclerc to get on it. But they don't gain possession. The Ottawa bench screaming for a penalty. Back the other way come the Aces. It's Dugas, 2-on-1. Dugas shot blocked.
Oh, great play by Lance.
Outerkirk has made two great defensive plays in this game. Ottawa now trying to get on the offense. Cycle down low. Keeley can't pick it up. And then the Aces are on it again. Aces defense has been really good.
Yeah, well, it helps having a third defense for the goalie too sometimes.
There's a shot off the crossbar. Tyler Hughes almost made something out of nothing. And now the Nationals have control. Leclerc. Downloaded Dewar. Leclerc.
Ottawa's caught the Aces on getting tired on a long shift.
Norman. Shot. Blocked in front. Off the referee. Another chance. And a smart play there by David Tremblay as we get some pushing and shoving now at the side of the goal.
A little excessive by the Aces to be running in. I didn't see what maybe something happened that I didn't see. But I don't think anybody's getting anything. Just a lot of smiley faces in church like it.
No penalties called on the play. But Tyler Hughes has had the best scoring chance for Ottawa hitting the crossbar here in this second half. 9:02 to go. Aces leading 1-0, but the Nationals have the ball. Anderson trying to move it. He'll chase it down now, but Gaudreau is there. He lost it to Henderson. Tremblay behind the goal sweeps it. Pinching in is Verbeek. Now Gaudreau. And the captain for the Aces plays it up the wing. No icing.
Goalie's there to the crease. Once he leaves the crease, the icing gets waved off.
Here is Verbeek. Plays it on the wing. It's lifted high. Stays in the building. Nash running it down. And the Nationals will try to set up their offense. Shot! Tremblay makes the save. Good chance there for Henderson. Here is Tremblay now. And the Aces make some changes. Gaudreau right in the middle of his own zone. Good job to play it on the wing. There's a chance for Lavoie. Shot stopped, rebound. And some shifty stick handling there by Lance Edekirk.
Makes it look calm.
Now back the other way and tripped up is Keeley as he sweeps it into the corner. Alexis LaRoche plays it to an open wing. The Aces get it to the blue line and out, or the red line. Here they are. Pierre Tremblay fakes the shot. Pass down low, scores! Beautiful setup for the Aces, and they make it a 2-0 game. Great finish by the Aces. Number 16, Dominic Gagne.
Just getting caught up. Odd man rush. 3 guys, forwards, 2D. Basically, it's just a short-handed goal for a few seconds.
Beat Sauvé through the 5-hole.
There's some frustration on the bench from the Ottawa. They can learn to calm down and keep their emotions in tight. They can easily come back. They have their chances.
10:52, the time of the goal. Aces up 2-0. Paul Norman now plays it behind the goal. The Nationals are going to have to find some offense. They lift it down the ice, and it's kicked back by Olivier Desolé. David Tremblay behind the goal. When watching this all game, he loves to be the third defender.
Yeah, setting it up. Really likes the stretch pass too. He's just waiting.
If you're playing the Aces, and I'm sure the other teams are scouting, it's one thing they should be noting. And offside is called.
I don't know. Red had the ball, so I don't know why they called it the offside.
6:18 to go in this final period. Ben Keeley and the Ottawa Nationals trailing 2-0. Dominic Gagne with the insurance marker so far. Jose Lavoie and Pierre Tremblay getting the assists. Aces under pressure. Sharp angle shot deflected wide of the goal. Pinching in is Verbeek. But it's Mayer with a chance to play it for the Aces. Stick handling in his own corner. He lost it. Keeley throws it to the front of the net. Kicked away. Keeley is on it again. And the Nationals, they had it, lost it. And the Aces are able to clear the zone. Nationals with 5.5 to go. They're onside and dump it deep into the Aces zone. Tremblay is there. And the Aces get it right back out. Using his speed as Jordan LaRoche.
They're using that flip pretty well.
Goudreau. And the Aces now have control. Shot towards the goal. Chasing it down there was Gagne. He missed it. And the Nationals gain possession again. Kyle Killeen gives it up to Verbeek. Played around the boards. Swept back to Verbeek. He's got to be careful. Gagne is there. He got his stick on it. And Clark able to move it up. Hard pass on the left wing for Killeen. Nationals making changes. Swept to Joey Keeley on the right wing. Keeley wants to put it on goal. No lane. Still has it. Now his shot is blocked. It's loose in the slot.
Still
Chance in front, and it's just poked wide by Byers. Byers, another shot. Tremblay the save. Swept around the boards by Lavoie, but not out. Another shot blocked in front. Nationals with all sorts of pressure. Trying to get within one. 4 minutes to go in this one. Hard hit in the corner. Keeley went down. He gets right back up to battle. It's played around the boards by Lavoie. This time he goes the other way. Gagne is there. He lifts it high and down the ice. Nationals now need to get onside. They're making changes. Killeen on the wing. Melanhorst to Killeen to Melanhorst. Shot blocked by Goudreau. Killeen lost his stick. He's got to pick it up. Sharp angle shot. Tremblay makes it look easy. Desailly. Back to his defensive partner, and the Aces now gain control and kill some more time. Oh, that was knocked down. Can the Nationals take advantage? Falling down himself was Joey Hillis.
You're finally seeing some pressure from Nationals, but I wonder if it's just too little too late. But
Sharp angle shot goes behind the goal. And the clock is the Ottawa's enemy right now. Pass wide open. Can't get a shot up. There it is. It's stopped in front. It's loose. And Tremblay makes the save. And a little whack there doesn't work. And now we've got some extracurricular activity on the ice. Melanhorst grabbed that one player from the Aces and threw him down to the ice. I wonder if we'll see penalties here.
it all started from the hard smack right in once the goalie covered it. You're always taught just to keep playing after the ball no matter what.
One shot, and there's the whack there, and a few other whacks.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to get a fighting penalty in a national tournament.
So number 37, Mark Melanhorst of the Ottawa Nationals goes off. And also going off for the Aces is Maxime Dugas, number 58. Looks like it'll be coincidental minors. With 2:36 to go. Two minutes on the board for each player in the box. While we have a break in the action, we want to thank the staff at Harvey's and Swiss Chalet at 18th Avenue East in Owen Sound. They helped feed the crew of Rogers TV tonight as we bring you the action from the 2016 Canadian Senior Broomball Championships.
I think I know where I'm going after.
Yes, I think I know where I'm going too. So we're going to play a little 4-on-4 Broomball here with 2:36 to go. And they're going to wave both people out of the draw. This time the Nationals do gain control. They're just looking for one here, trailing 2-0.
Extra tacker on now for Ottawa.
The net is empty for the Nationals. Can they take advantage and get within one?
A lot of open space. They could easily get one in right now.
Outerkirk directing traffic. He gets it back. There's a sharp angle shot, missed the net. That was Paul Norman with the shot. Racing over there is Tyler Hughes. Nationals get it back. 2 minutes to go. Here is Hughes to Outerkirk. This shot pass, it's loose in front. Aces clear it, but not out. Outerkirk to Norman. To Outerkirk to Norman. Shot, missed the target. Henderson back to Hughes. To Henderson. Sharp angle shot does not work. And now the net is cleared off the moorings. The captain was in the net. Goudreau.
It was pushed off with some force. Those nets are pretty heavy.
He went flying into the goal. There's Jamie Dewar, the captain of the Nationals, who the referee singled out as the reason why the net went off the moorings. There you see the Ottawa bench looking up at the clock. 92 seconds to go in this one. Sauvé will go back in the goal. 4-on-4 action here for another 56 seconds. Aces win it. Good job by the Nationals to get right on it. They want to get that goalie out of the goal. Sauvé races to the bench. The extra attacker is on the ice. Tremblay may go for goal.
It wouldn't surprise me with the amount he plays it. Kind of read my mind as soon as they pass it back to him.
And he sends it down the ice. And the Nationals looking to get at least one and break the shutout here.
Yeah.
Good job by the Aces. Nationals can't get it deep. Oh, what a play. Sliding play. But that's going to be a penalty. And the Nationals quickly get it into the zone. Tripping will be the call. With 42.7 seconds remaining, you be the judge at home.
It looked like he stuck his leg out trying to get it, but he got the body first. It's a tough call because you're always taught to get the ball first and then the body on the follow through, but it obviously was not a follow through. It was a completely different part of the body, so you got to call it.
So 7 seconds remain in the coincidental minors. And the Nationals will stay on the power play. There's only 42.7 seconds remaining in this game. And it's the actual Aces who have the 2-0 lead that have called the 32nd timeout here. Just to go over, right now it's 4-on-3. It'll soon be 5-on-4. And of course, you expect the Nationals will pull their goalie,
Yeah.
to try to make it a 6-on-4 advantage.
It would. They called it on the offside, so the draw comes back into their end. So I don't know if they'll want to keep him in the net since they will have a power play. It looks like they will keep him in the net for now, but I probably, any possession or any time it gets over that red line, whether you even get possession, they're just going to pull the goalie.
You don't see this every day in Broomball, especially for a player from her team from Ottawa. The goaltender,
oh, he is out,
is wearing a Kitchener Rangers OHL goaltending mask.
well, everybody's come from hockey, and I know a lot of Ottawa, their hockey background is actually pretty remarkable. Like it's they've all been somewhere, either in the juniors or seniors as well.
So the net is empty for the Nationals. So they have the extra man out there. And now it's a 6-on-4 advantage for the Nationals, trailing by 2. Can they get a quick shot? There it is. blocked in front. It's loose. Another penalty is coming up here as we got some more pushing and shoving in front of the goal.
Couple of whacks at the ball while he's down.
Couple of hugs there too, it looked like.
Yeah. He looked like he was trying to get the ball underneath him, trying to prevent anybody from playing it, but nice shot from the point. It's loose there at the ground, but you can see he's just trying to grab the ball and trying to hug it underneath him. So that's why everybody's kind of whacking. So, oh, a little extracurricular.
Jake Byers goes off, and so does Goudreau, who blocked the shot. I don't know what he did, but he gets the gate too. We knew the slashing call going to Jake Byers. Goudreau doesn't like the call. So it's now a 5-on-4 power play, and the Ottawa net remains empty. Excuse me, a 5-on-3 power play, because the Nationals are still on the power play and they have their net empty. Aces control the draw, but it's the Nationals. Here's a shot, blocked in front and goes wide. Swept out in front and it's cleared away. 10 seconds to go. Shot deflected wide. Another chance in front. Down and out. Here's a chance over top of the goal. And again, Ottawa desperately trying to get that goal, and the buzzer sounds. The net is knocked off the moorings, and this has been a physical one.
Yeah.
Ottawa desperately trying to get that goal to help with that goals for, goals against differential in the standings. But in the end, the Aces hold on for a 2-0 victory at the Canadian Senior Broomball Championships. The Nationals fall to 2-1 in the standings, and the Aces improve to 3-0.
Yeah, Ottawa will learn from their mistakes, and they'll come back flying. They're not a team to let down, and very rarely do they ever lose by more than one goal. Usually it's just 1-0. They're competing all the way. So a couple minor mistakes. Goaltender was good, so they can't really blame it on the goaltending. Both goaltending was pretty great, but just stupid mistakes in the neutral zone and in their end.
So we'll stay here for the Player of the Game honors for each team as part of the 2016 Canadian Senior Broomball Championships here in Owen Sound. Sebastien Goudreau played a very good game for the Aces. Their goaltender, David Tremblay, he has to be considered for this post-game honor as well.
For Ottawa, I think Lance, Lance Odenkirk, just the amount of the defensive specialist, like stopping goals, 2-on-1s, and just being an all-around player with it, patience.
He certainly saved a goal and made some tremendous plays defensively too. So Kyle Killeen gets the Player of the Game honors for the Ottawa Nationals. He had a couple of good scoring opportunities. And for the Aces, it's the captain, Sebastien Goudreau, whose goal stands up as the game winner, his first goal in the first period. So after that hard battle and sometimes chippy battle, here's another sign of sportsmanship. And I have a feeling these two teams will have something to say about the men's division before it's over and out.
Yeah, these four teams will probably be one of the competing ones. Like Ottawa, the Aces, the Phantoms, and the Rookies are always competing too. But you can't even count out the Sphinx too. They've always been in it, and they're ready to fight. So, but it's there's still lots of Broomball left. This is only the first day.
We're getting set for the next game here. Yes, we've got more action tonight to bring you. Coming up next from the men's division, the Bruno Axemen will take on the Sphinx from Quebec. There you see the final in this one. The Aces shut out the Nationals 2-0. I'm Yeti Pavel. And on behalf of Bill Nickel and Mark Perry and the rest of the Rogers crew, thank you for watching the 2016 Canadian Senior Broomball Championships. Stay tuned for more action next on Rogers TV.